Hey everybody, just want to talk about long trips with your EV. Got almost a little tied up on this one. I came to a job and I thought I was gonna be here all day. They have company chargers, level 2 chargers, 6.6 kilowatts. Come to find out, everything was ready. I could get my job done and go back home 190 miles. It's now 10 a.m. So, a little backstory. Took off last night, 90% battery. Stopped about halfway at a fast charger. Was there 22 minutes. Got some food. Well, okay, I got cookies. Went to the bathroom. So, wasn't really sitting for very long. Thought about doing a video there. I did do a video, but it was really dark, so I'm not going to post it. So I'm doing this video instead. Now, I got there, did a fast charge. I got to the hotel, 16% battery left. So, no big deal. That's plenty enough to get to where I had to go. It was only 5 miles down the road. They had a 110 outlet, so I plugged in to their 110 outlet. And when I was leaving, I went from 16%. In the morning, I had 36% battery. Still, again, that was just extra battery that I got for free at the hotel. I was able to get a little bit more miles. So I get to work. I plug it into their charger. Find out that I'm going to have a short day. And thinking, oh, great. Hopefully I get enough charge. Well, I did. I got enough charge to get to the nearest DC fast charger, which, according to my GPS, says is 54 miles away. And my car is telling me I had like 55% battery. So it tells me I got 95 miles to go. So I will get to the fast charger. I will do a video there and show you how I connected the fast charger and time it starts charging to where I get enough of a charge to get home. Now, I'm not looking to charge it full. All I need is enough to get home. Why? Because I have a charger at home that I can sit and charge the car while I sit in my recliner, which is the best way to do it. Of course, that's not free, but it's still cheaper than gas. All right, so I'm going to stop the video here while I'm driving. I have just about 3 more miles before I get on the interstate, and I'd rather not be filming while I'm driving on the interstate. So stay tuned. All right, y'all, I'm back. I made my first stop, drove about, it was like 80, 90 miles. I had to make a stop. No, take that back. About 60 miles. It says I got 32 miles left. So I could go further, but this was a good stop. The reason why I picked this stop was because, well, let's see, there's a Qdoba Mexican grill. There's a Bob Evans around here. There's a McDonald's in front of me. There's some places I can go eat. I'm going to go grab some lunch while this car's charging. And I have 133 miles to go, about another 2 hours left in my commute. I will do that after I charge. So I need to get another 100 miles of range. So I need at least another 25 kilowatts. So really, it should only take about 15-20 minutes here. But I like to get a little more than that because I don't want to get home at 0. It'll make me a little nervous. Plus, I'd like to run the heat. So we'll see where I end up. I'm just going to start the charger. I'm going to probably go down there, walk to Qdoba, eat, and then come back, finish my trip. So I'm going to show you what I need to do to fast charge. Charge point, you can use your phone to activate it. Just load the app on your phone, and put your payment method in there. I have my debit card. Then you can just hold your phone up to the machine, and it'll activate based on your account. You can also get these. They're basically RFID cards. They have, I'm going to cover up the last digits, but they have your account number on the bottom there. And when you hold this up, it'll read your account, and then it will activate and start charging your car. So right now, I'm going to turn the car off. Like I said, right now it says charge now, 8:48 p.m. It'll be done charging. but I'm not going to charge at 6 kilowatts. So I'll flip the camera around so you guys start seeing. Here I'm going to charge. We have somebody else next to me charging there. There are, on the other side of that car, on the other side of that fence, there's a bunch of Tesla chargers. They also have level 2 chargers here. Usually those are free for the first hour, and then they charge you after that. It's nice if you're gonna come. I'm sitting outside of a this is a grocery store parking lot, so you can actually sit here, go grocery shopping for an hour, and get 6 kilowatts free. What I'm gonna get, not free. So first thing you got to do is access your fast charger port. Find the right cable that matches your charger. Plug your car in. These cables are thick and they don't move very well. Okay, you can see I just started charging. 16%. It's 11:04 in the morning. It says 2 hours I'll be at 100%, but looks like 34 minutes I'll be at 75%. So I'm gonna go sit down and eat me some food and come back and see where the car's at. All right, more to come. All right, just got back from lunch and ate at Big Boy. It was good. Had to grab a couple cookies on the way out. So I was at 16% battery. Had like 30-40% range, or miles range, and I have 133 miles to go when I got to this charger. Not enough. So plugged it in, started charging, walked across the parking lot to Big Boy, sat down, had a Philly cheesesteak with some fries. Actually, not bad. The sauce was actually pretty good. Anyway, so I'm done eating, come back to the car, and now I'm sitting at 78% battery, and it says I have 152 mile range. So, oh my God, I gotta sit at a charger. I can't sit at a charger. I didn't sit at a charger. I sat at a restaurant, people, and I ate. I enjoyed myself. It was good. That's one of the things people like make you think, that you have to sit in your car and wait for it to charge. I'm now almost at 80%. I'm going to show you my dash right now. Okay, here's my dash. You can see I'm only at 36 kilowatts now. I normally charge at 54. Why? Well, as the battery gets closer to full, it will damage it if it's charging it at too high of an amperage. So we got, 400 plus volts, and we're running at so many amps. You're getting 30, 40, 50 kilowatts. That's a lot of power. So you can't run that all the way to 100%. You're going to damage the battery, then you're going to lose capacity. So they've programmed this to slowly ramp down the power as you're getting close to full. So really at 80%, when you start charging from 80% on, it's not really worth your time to sit at the charger anymore, because your speed is reduced so much. It actually makes more sense to start driving down the road and get to the next charger that has, you get back up to 50 some kilowatts. So you're not sitting at a charger as long. Here's a dirty little secret about Nissan and their charging and their batteries. Don't tell them I'm telling you this. They do not cool their batteries. They rely on passive cooling, which is just basically the air running across it as you're driving down the road, or an ambient temperature. Tesla, Ford, everybody else has liquid cooled batteries. So they actually run a coolant around their batteries to cool them off as they're charging. DC fast charging generates a lot of heat, so your battery warms up. What does that mean? Well, I get going down the road right now, and in the Nissan Leaf, if I stop at another fast charger too soon before the battery temperature actually gets the chance to reduce, I will charge it like 25 or 27 kilowatts per hour. They do that to protect the battery from overheating. Tesla runs coolant through their batteries, or in their battery case, to cool the batteries down during charging. Nissan will run a coolant around the charger to keep the charger itself cool. They don't condition the battery. It's all passive. So has that been a major issue? I think it's happened to me once where I recharged at a reduced rate, and it was when I first bought the car. I was freaking out. I thought something was wrong. I was ready to take it in for a warranty claim, but did some research and found out that, yeah, that's Nissan's way of not having to cool their batteries with coolant. They just reduce your charging speed, which I don't necessarily agree with, and it may have steered me towards a Tesla if I had known that before I bought this car. Still a great car. I love this car, but there's no car is perfect. There's one of the dirty little secrets about Nissan. All right, so I'm currently at 83% battery. It says I got 162 mile range. I am going to start heading my way home. There is another fast charger that's about 40 miles from the house. So what I do is I'm going to keep an eye on my battery, my range, and when I get to that point where that other fast charger is located, I can determine if I got enough to make it, or do I need to stop and maybe do another quick little 5 or 10 minute charge. So I'll flip the video on when I'm getting close to that area and see how it goes. That was an update. Getting close to the point of where I have to make a decision on whether or not I'm going to stop for a fast charge or just continue through and make it home. I left the other area, the other fast charger. I had 81%, and I had about a 40-mile cushion between what GPS said I had to go and where my car told me I had range for. Now that 40-mile difference is now about 19 miles, so it's slowly closing the gap to where I don't have much wiggle room. I think I can make it home. I'm pretty sure I can make it home. So I'm going to blow by that fast charger area, which is coming up in about the next 15 to 20 miles. I have 44 miles to go. The car says I can do 62 miles. I don't trust that 62 miles. Like I've said before, it's not accurate. That's for intercity driving, and I'm on the expressway. I do have the luxury of having a lot of construction. There's 2 seasons in Michigan. We have construction in winter. Those are our 2 seasons. So right now we're in construction season, and I'm constantly having to slow down to 60 miles an hour, which is a benefit to me because I use less battery at 60 miles an hour. So anyway, there's the update for where I'm going right now. I had to choke the speed back down to 60, and of course I think I'm the only one abiding by the 60 miles an hour because everybody's going by me. But I'll stick at 60. Doesn't hurt me any. I'm not in a hurry. I got nothing else to do today, so I'm just gonna go home, plug my car in. Here's a little tidbit, little information. I didn't reset my drive computer until after about 15-20 minutes when I left the house yesterday. Right now it says I've done an average of 49 miles an hour for 6 hours and 51 minutes of driving. I've done 337.2 miles, obviously a little bit more than that because I reset it too late. But my average is about 3.4 miles per kilowatt. Like I said before, you get less when you drive on the expressway. You don't go as far. You can average 4, maybe a little more than 4 miles per kilowatt when you're driving in the city. Stop and go traffic, you get regenerative braking, slower speeds. You don't have to accelerate as fast like on the entrance ramp and whatnot. So there's that, but it's still, I paid just under $6 my first fast charge. My second fast charge, I paid a little over $11. So I paid just shy of $18 to travel 338 miles so far. And when I go home to fill it up, 62 kilowatts. What's 62 times 9? Figure if it was 10 cents a kilowatt, it'd cost me another $6 to fill the car. So total, you'd be looking at $24 for this 390 mile round trip. Not bad if you ask me. Here's a little update. Got about 7 miles to go. Car says I got 18 miles of range. So my 40-mile cushion's now gone to 11. I'm at 8% battery. I don't like going under 10, but I know I got enough to get home. Like I said, I'm less than 7 miles from home. 1 mile from getting off the expressway right now. And it's been a smooth ride. I've set the cruise mostly at 70 miles an hour. Very light traffic due to the time of the day. It's only 2 p.m. right now, so there's not a whole lot of traffic, and we're just cruising right along. So long trip, not a problem. Done in 2 days, almost 400 miles in this car, and I've only had to fast charge once yesterday and once today. Had a nice lunch while I was fast charging. Works out pretty good. You hear a lot of people say, "Oh my God, you can't go anywhere with that car. You have to sit for hours and hours at a charger." Don't listen to the nonsense, people. Yeah, I was at the charger for about 50 minutes, but it didn't have to be that long. I like having a little bit of cushion. I mean, this time was kind of cutting it close. I'm at 7% battery now. I just got off the highway. I don't live too far off the expressway, so I'll be home shortly. And I'm pulling in my driveway as we speak. I'm looking down at my battery gauge. I have 5% battery left. And I just pulled up to my chargers.